Sorry about that. I was running out of, you know. Anyway, like I was saying, Barbara, I got the impression that Barbara is scared of the Joker and has a lot of resentment for the Joker. Which coincidentally parallels Dr. Yi, who is a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum, who too who the Joker also proposed to. These women marry Joker because of the leverage the Joker has on their families. So both of these women are in a position where they're powerless against the Joker, because the Joker is the one with all the power. Because if Barbara makes a mistake, her mother dies. And what I think people have to remember is Batgirl, Nightwing, Robin, they're not Batman. Like the Batman will have already figured out how to diffuse the situation. Batgirl doesn't. And that is what, in Batman 15, the Batman was trying to get at. The sidekicks don't know the Joker like Batman does. Like, the Batman can understand the Joker to a degree, whereas Batgirl doesn't, and Batgirl is overruled by her emotions. And unfortunately, she plays right into the Joker's hands. So Batgirl turns up to the church, which coincidentally I think could be the same church seen in Batman 13, as there seems to be a lot of churches in this, in Death of the Family. It's a theme. So that takes us to issue 16. In issue 16, Batgirl, we learn in issue 16 that Batgirl has in a flashback, that Batgirl had a recurring nightmare as when she was getting, when she was at a psychiatrist, she admitted that she had a recurring nightmare where she killed the Joker. And this frightened her because, sometimes she would feel guilty about killing him, and sometimes she wouldn't. And in this issue, we see Barbara in a position that we've never seen her before. Or certainly I've never seen Barbara before. Barbara's inner darkness is released. In her mind, she could kill the Joker, and is willing to do so. And she has built up a lot of resentment. And you could say, according to Batman 15, Barbara's psychological scars are the cause of Batman himself. Because had Batgirl known the truth, would she still have gotten down the same path that she did? Also, the impact that, as Batgirl, Barbara sees Batgirl as a new beginning. In the new 52. Whereas, if those of you have ever watched, Batgirl in Birds of Prey, when in that TV show, there is an episode touching on the whole Oracle and Batgirl thing. Because Barbara likes being Batgirl. Just like, she likes playing that role. I've just realised that has nothing to do with this review. If you find that interesting, and you can relate that somehow to this review, good. Anywho, so, the Batgirl also faces off against her brother and the Joker at the same time in this church. And James Gordon betrays Barbara to save his mother. And Batgirl gets taken by the Joker, and the silver plate theme crops up again. And we later see Barbara in issue 17. Batgirl is an extremely good comic, and I do recommend anyone who isn't reading Batgirl, guys, you should be reading the Batgirl. Gail Simone is by far the best writer on this, on this comic. DC, that there was a huge mix-up with the DC about, Gail Simone was fired, then they rehired her again. It was very confusing. But DC, I urge you, keep Gail Simone on this book. She gets this character very well, and it was by far my most second favourite book on this run. I loved it. So, tomorrow I shall have for you Nightwing and Batman and Robin. So, stay tuned for those. Bye!